What is going on, everybody? Thank you for tuning into another edition of On the Road to Victory. I am your host, Jimmy Smith, and I hope you're all having yourselves a fantastic day. It has been one hell of a long day for me. Oh my God, I am very happy to be home, sitting in this chair, covered in acetone and black dye, just what a day. But I hope you're all having a great day. And we've got some Eagles updated cap space information. So, of course, I'm going to make a video about it. Now, this is not a live video, but I'd still love to hear your thoughts. You have any questions, anything you want to talk about, love to hear from you down below. Appreciate you guys hitting that like button, sharing, subscribing, all the things you're doing to support the channel. Cannot thank you enough, but let's effing go. 85 days away from the defending Super Bowl champion Philadelphia Eagles returning to the field against the Dallas Cowboys. Oh boy, can't wait to beat that ass while they have to watch our banner being dropped. Oh, that's truly beautiful. But the countdown continues. Those days just keep flying on by. But let's get into this news. Now, we all know the rookies are all going to get signed. It's just, some of the time, a lot of you guys ask. It's just really about the little things in these contracts, the things that guaranteed money, the injury stuff, that we already know what they're going to get. We know their cap space, the cap hits, all that stuff. We've talked about this, but that's for the agents and Howie Roseman. People don't have to worry about this. They like to freak out about it. Now, if you're a shitty organization like the Bengals and you just really don't like to pay anybody, well, then maybe you got some issues there. But we know the Eagles are good. We know everything will be fine and dandy. And, well, we got the first round pick signed. So, Jihaad Campbell, baby. Only Drew Makuba is left unsigned. And I promise you that will come within the next few days here, I'm sure. They'll figure it out. But we got Campbell locked up. So, therefore, going to give you that updated cap space. Now, if you watch the show, you know that we talked about this before the draft even happened. I told you, if we're at 32, this is the number. If we move, it changed very slightly. We talked about that after the draft. In case you missed it, though, I gave you the cap hits for all of the rookies that would actually affect the Eagles cap, and that's only 3 of them. So you got Ty Robinson. He was already signed. Jihaad Campbell now. And then once Andrew Makuba is signed, I got to get used to calling him Drew. This is from so long ago. We didn't know. We call him Drew. But this was from right after the draft. And try to keep you up to date with this information just so you know how it works. And you can do it yourself at home. And, you don't have to wait for these reporters who don't know how any of this stuff works. So 1.3 mil is what Makuba will cost. So once he actually hits the books, it's not really going to do anything. So the only person, as we talked about, that's really going to affect it to where it takes off, a little bit of money, that's Jihaad Campbell. Now, before you listen to any of these experts out here on the other pages, let me explain how this actually works, because I see people doing this stuff all the time, and I really wish people would stop just claiming to know how this works. Like, just learn how it works or watch the show and give me some credit rather than just taking it all the time. But this is how it works for free. So what you do is, now that you've signed him, the offseason consists of the top 51 cap hits. That is your salary cap space during the offseason. So you have 51 guys. Now, if you're adding someone, and the reason he actually affects the cap is because he's higher than that 51st person. So you take that 51st person off and you replace him with Jihaad Campbell. So we're subtracting that number of that last player, which is $1,033,334. So we subtract that. That is the number, which you get $1,676,405. You will subtract that from the cap space. So our cap space was $32,459,183. We subtract that $1.6 million I just mentioned, and that is how you get the Eagles cap space. And right now, currently, it is $30,782,778. Howie, you son of a... And as I mentioned, once you sign Drew Makuba there, it's honestly going to change very little. You'll see 30.5 around that still. So, wow, lot of cap space. And if you're wondering what those top 51 cap hits are, well, here they are. And anyone in green is new to the team this year. So you see the rookie, he finds himself over 2 million, but everyone else we mentioned, all the players that were signed or traded for, everybody is under a $2 million cap hit. So Howie is a magician, and oh, the cap's not real, or this, that, the other thing. No, we just have a smart GM, and a lot of people out there that get paid money don't go out and do the work and learn how this stuff works. So we have to wait for me to do it, and then everybody's confused because all of these other media people are making up numbers. Please stop doing that for the love of God. But you can see here, I've got the actual numbers for you. You always know you can come here if you're wondering how things actually work, rather than having to, listen every year to how the Eagles are in Cap Hill, kicking the can down the road. Oh, you got at least 5-10 million for your rookie. Nope, not how that works. So you just saw how it worked, and you saw the Eagles have $30.7 million in cap space. Howie, you son of a bitch. But that's all I've got for you right now. Just want to keep you up to date with all that stuff. We'll do another one once Drew is signed. If anybody else gets signed, anything that affects the cap, you'll always have a cap video. If it's a new player, you'll get a breakdown of him. There are plenty of breakdowns, the upcoming battles. Just saw the post earlier today. If you missed it, we've got ourselves a little bit of news in July 22nd is when training camp begins for the Eagles. So, oh, hell yeah. Got a date to get excited for. We talked about it last year. I believe it was the 23rd. So it's always around that time. We just had to wait for confirmation. Got that today. Now the actual dates, the times, those will all be announced, and there will be an open practice August 10th, I believe it is. So tomorrow, 10 o'clock, those tickets go on sale. Make sure you don't miss any of that stuff. But that is all I've got for you here tonight. If you enjoyed this video, do me a favor. Hit that like button. Share this bad boy if you want. Subscribe and join the family if you haven't already. All that stuff truly means the world, and it really does help. So I cannot thank you enough. But I need to get in the shower. I had a long day, but couldn't wait to talk a little bit of numbers with you. So hope you enjoyed. Hope you had a great day. Hope you are ready for this weekend as much as I am. Only a couple more days. Damn it. But if you need anything, please feel free to reach out. Going to try to get some videos out. We'll have Fan Friday this Friday. But I'll keep it coming. Don't worry. I know it's going to be a crappy month here. Plus, because we got to wait so long for Eagles football. But I will provide you with some content to get you by in that thing we like to call sicko season. So I hope to see you sickos soon. Hope to hear from you. But until then, I am Jimmy Smith, and this is On the Road to Victory. You all stay safe out there, and as always, go Birds!